Eddie,
Yeah.
when it comes to Anthony Joshua, across social media, some people will look at him 34, going to be 35. There'll be talks of, is this the time to retire? What will you say to AJ in terms of his future?
Well, I mean, you know, everyone's very fickle, aren't they? Yesterday, he's in the form of his life, never looked better. Wow, this is unbelievable, this new resurgence. As a bad start, you know, gets dropped, tries to recover his feet and just goes to war, basically, with no legs, and finds a way back into the fight and then walks onto one. So it's heavyweight boxing, and that's the dangers of this fight. We said before, you know, Frank was talking about Hagler Hearns. I mean, you know, it takes a lot of beating that kind of fight, but it was a thriller. And, you know, we just felt that maybe the tide was about to change, but you have to give Daniel credit. I'm going to pass the mic to AJ. I've explained you wanted to come and do this. I told you not to, but you always do it. We're not going to take questions, but you wanted to say a few words.
Firstly, always walk with your head high. We took a shot at success and we came up short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice, man, for the third time. That's 13 world title fights. Not everyone's been successful, but everyone's been fun and entertaining. We're trying to create history for British boxing, and I think we're doing that. And also, I appreciate all the press, media. The fans aren't here, but I thank them through you guys. I'm sure you guys will let them know that we're appreciating their support. And probably you're asking, do I still want to continue fighting? Of course I want to continue fighting. That's what I said is, we took a shot at success and we came up short. And what does that mean now? We're going to run away? Or we're going to live to fight another day? And that's what I'm a warrior. And also, before I finish, we have to give credit to our opponent as well, Daniel. Even though when I sign up to fight opponents, I don't really like him in my head anymore. But now it's done, I take my hat off to him and say, well done, Tim and his team. And also thank you to my team as well for the way they prepared me. There was a few mistakes in there, but that's the name of the game. Fine margins can cost you at the top level. So thank you.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Coming to y'all on this Sunday morning after another great night of boxing, man. Another great night of boxing. Anthony Joshua took a beating. Daniel Dubois just completely outclassed Anthony Joshua. Dominated him from start to finish, basically. Dropped him several times during the fight and finished him in the 5th round. Anthony Joshua, of course, did land a great right hand that looked like he might have hurt Daniel Dubois. But as Anthony Joshua was trying to follow up on that shot, he got caught coming in and got knocked out. And it was sad to see, man. Sad to see. Happy for the young man, Daniel Dubois, but sad to see Anthony Joshua lose that fight the way he did. Just got completely destroyed, annihilated. So, I mean, the question now is, where does Anthony Joshua go from here? You know, he says he wants to keep fighting. I only see one fight for Anthony Joshua. I only see one fight and one opponent for Anthony Joshua, and that's Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, of course, is also coming off of an embarrassing loss to Zahili Zhang, Big Bang Zhang, in which he knocked out Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder lost the fight before that to Joseph Parker. So he's coming off of 2 bad losses. And Anthony Joshua coming off of a terrible loss against Daniel Dubois. So just like they used to do those loser leaves town matches in wrestling and WWE, they need to do the same thing with these guys, man. The loser has to retire. It should be Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Whoever loses must retire. This fight was supposed to happen about 6 years ago when these 2 guys were the best 2 heavyweights in the world, but it never happened. We should finally get it. now that they're not the two best heavyweights in the world, probably not even top 5 after this. But I feel like it still would be a great fight and a great stipulation that would draw in the fans, and people will watch it. Loser leaves town, man. Loser leaves town. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Loser must retire. And we also have to look at what's next for Daniel Dubois. He's really looking like he's the future of heavyweight boxing. Under 30 years old, the only guy in the top 10 ranked heavyweights that is under 30 years old, I believe. The best option for him, of course, is to fight the winner of Usyk versus Fury 2. Of course, Usyk vacated his IBF championship, so he's no longer the undisputed heavyweight champion. Daniel Dubois is actually the IBF heavyweight champion at the moment. So that'll be another unification bout, another undisputed bout. Him fighting the winner of Usyk versus Fury 2. There's also, if he doesn't go that route, he could also fight Joseph Parker, which would be a big fight. He could also fight. He could also fight Big Bang Zhang. That would be a big fight. He could also fight Bacoli. That would be a good fight. But more than likely, he's gonna face the winner of Usyk versus Fury 2. I would say that Usyk would probably retire if he beats Fury again. There'd be nothing left for him to prove. But just to shut up the haters, I feel like he might come back for one last fight against Daniel Dubois. Of course, last year he fought Daniel Dubois, and there was a big controversy in which I didn't think it should have been a controversy. As you can see, it was clearly a low blow that dropped Usyk. Was below the belt, right below, just below the belt line, and Usyk had dominated that fight completely from from the start of the fight until that happened. And then after he got up, after the low blow, referee called it a low blow. It was a low blow. He got up and completely dominated Dubois for the rest of the fight and knocked him out. So in my eyes, it was a complete masterclass by Alexander Usyk. He dominated Daniel Dubois from what I saw, and just completely outclassed him and dominated him. But just to shut up the haters that are trying to say he really lost or he should have been knocked out, he should come back and just destroy Daniel Dubois again, just to shut up the haters, and then ride off into the sunset as one of the greatest heavyweight fighters that we've ever seen. Usyk, of course, is number 1 pound for pound. To me, the best boxer in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Usyk is the best. So I expect him to beat Fury again and fight Daniel Dubois in a rematch and completely destroy Daniel Dubois again for a second time. And after Usyk rides off into the sunset, Daniel Dubois will be the future of heavyweight boxing. Of course, again, he's under 30 years old. He's got a long career ahead of him. And congratulations to the young man.
Were you impressed with Daniel Dubois?
Sorry?
Were you impressed with Daniel Dubois tonight? Good performance?
Yes, good performance.
How much are you looking forward to the Tyson Fury fight in December?
I don't think about it because I think only my prepare. My wife, my child.
Did you speak to Tyson tonight? Were you impressed with Daniel Dubois?